Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for coming by once again to watch my video, and don't forget to subscribe and press the bell notification button so that you can be notified whenever I upload, because who knows, you might just like what you see. This video is an orange and gold look. As you can see, I did put up a poll on Instagram because I couldn't decide whether I wanted to do green or orange today, so I let Instagram decide, and Instagram decided 70% wanted orange and gold. So here we are. I've done some sparkles, a dodgy wing because that wing didn't go very well today at all, and really nice lip. So if you want to see orange and gold, please keep on watching. Right, so first of all, as always, primer. And today I'm not going to use an actual primer. I'm going to use this Body Shop Vitamin C Skin Reviver, and I'm going to use this because I feel like my skin needs a little bit of a wake up. Love the smell of this, and you can actually use this as a primer anyway. It's an instant smoother, so the texture is like a pore filler kind of texture, but not as thick as like a silicone based primer, and it just really makes your skin feel so smooth. As you can see, it just gives the skin a really nice glow, because that's basically what the vitamin C range from the Body Shop does anyway. I don't think you're going to be able to see any sort of glow from this through foundation, but it just acts as a nice base. Okay, so I am going to do eyes first. We're going to do eyeshadow first. So I'm going to lay down a little bit of a base on my eyes, and I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer to do that, and also to cover friend here that is finally fading, but was kind of setting up its home there. Be gone, spot. Okay, we're going to do eyebrows, and today I am going to use the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. And I'm going to set them in place with the Fill & Tame Brow Gel. A lot of product comes out onto this brush, so I'm just scraping away the excess. And then I'm just going to set the eyes. Probably should have done this before, but I'm just going to set the eyes with a little bit of powder. And the powder I'm using is this Matte Clay Foundation powder from the Body Shop. But sadly, I've lost the glass, it broke. Alright, so eyes are set. Now we're going to go in with some eyeshadow. And I put up a poll on Instagram because I couldn't choose between two different looks with the eyes. So I put up a poll, orange and gold or green and gold, and by 70% orange and gold won. So we're going to do orange and gold today. I'm going to use a couple of different palettes to get our oranges and golds from. Let's see. So from this Primark Rose Quartz Palette, I'm going to use this shade here, which is called Blush Hour, and as you can see, it is kind of like a pale peach colour, and that's going to go in my crease as a transition shade on a fluffy blending brush. This one is by XO Beauty. Just going to gently build up that colour. Then on a small flat shader brush, I am going to take this really vibrant orange in the Revolution Maxi Reloaded Monster Mattes palette, and I'm going to put that on the inner and outer third of the eye. Kind of being careful not to go above the crease. And I'm going to take that same orange shade on a pencil brush, and I'm going to run that through my crease and kind of join the two sides together, but leaving the centre free. Okay, we're going to leave the orange for now. We're going to take a white eyeshadow and I'm just going to dab that into the centre, just to blank it out a little bit more so that what goes on there is given a little bit more of a pop. And I'm just going to apply that with my finger. I feel like the halo part of the eye kind of needs a little bit more definition, so I'm going to go in with this really small blending brush, pick up that orange just a little bit and go in and sort of add more colour and define it a bit more. And then I'm just going to add a touch of concealer just to the centres where there isn't much colour there. And I'm going to use the Revolution Pro New Neutrals Concealer because this is a brightening concealer and I kind of want this area here to be really bright. So it kind of makes sense to use a brightening concealer. And then as an inner corner highlight, I'm going to use this colour here, which is called Goldstone. And as you can see, it's a really nice shimmery peachy gold. Then we are going to do the lower lash line, and we're going to go in with this deep burnt orange shade, which is called Firecracker, on a small blending brush. And then we're gonna go in with the same flat shader brush as earlier and this single eyeshadow from MUA. Look at that. And I don't think this has actually got a shade name, it's just called shade 30. And we're going to pick some of that up on our brush. I'm going to spray it and then apply that to the centre. Then we're going to take the orange shade that we put on the inner and outer thirds of the eye, and we're just going to gently blend that into the gold that we've just applied and just redefine that orange colour. And again, just redefine the gold. And what I'm going to do is add a little bit more orange and sort of blend it upwards as well, just to make the look a little bit more vibrant. So we're going to go a bit higher. just a touch higher. Deepen the sockets a little bit just here. I'm going to go back in with this Pale Peach shade, and we are going to apply that just to the very tops of this orange colour here. Just to create a nice gradient effect. And then take a clean blending brush and blend those edges. Then I think we should do some liner, and I'm going to do a bit of a wing on the top lash line with the Revolution Awesome Double Flick Liquid Liner. Okay, so not completely happy with that liner, but I'm going to put it down because if we keep going, this is going to be a black look rather than an orange look. And then on my waterline, I'm going to add some really dark brown liner, and I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs liner in the shade Earthquake, and I'm just going to smudge the liner out just a little bit. And then, before we do anything else, I'm just going to apply a little bit of mascara, because we will be putting some lashes on soon. So, eyes are practically done. We just need to add some lashes and a little bit of highlight after. But we're just going to do the face next, and we are going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in the shade 100. I was using 105 for a little while, but it kind of looks a little bit too yellow for me. So, I'm going to try this one. Don't know how it's going to come out. I've just swatched it here. Kind of looks okay, but we'll have to see once it's on the full face. Just going to apply it to the back of my hand. Kind of looks really light. I can't tell if this is too light for me or not. Or do I just underestimate how pale I actually am? So then we're going to do concealer, and I'm going to use the Revolution Pro New Neutrals concealer in the shade Ivory. Whoa. And I'm going to apply this to the back of my hand. I really love that concealer. It kind of just seems to pull my face up. It's great. Okay, so we're looking at a little bit moon-like, so we kind of need to add a little bit of shape and definition. So I'm going to use this Body Shop Bronzing Balm to my face, and I'm going to use the Real Techniques sculpting brush to do that. We're going to deepen that up a little bit with the Bourjois Chocolate Bronzer. And before I forget, I'm just going to set the under eye just a little bit. Then we're going to go in with some highlight, and I'm going to use the Primark Opal highlight palette, and I'm going to use this shade here, which is called Spotlight, and I'm also going to take that highlight to my brow as well. And then before we apply lashes, I'm just going to set that in place using the Revolution Base Fix. So time for lashes, and today I'm going to use the Eylure Volume 101s. So just a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes. And I actually think that this look really does need some kind of a blush. And I don't have a peach blush, so I'm just going to go in with this shade here that we used earlier and use that as a blusher. Oh, wow. That was a little bit intense. It's fine, I think we've sorted it. And you know what? We need more highlight. We need more. And I'm just going to take some more highlight. And apply with my fingers. Because I've used 2 different highlighting brushes today. And neither of them seem to be doing the job that we want it to do. So we're just going to do this. And look at the difference. Boom. So then for the final step, which is lips, I am going to use a combination of this beautiful Ciate lipstick in the shade Spark. And I'm going to put a gloss over the top. So we're just going to go in with this shade first. And then we're going to go over the top with this MAC lip gloss, sorry, Dazzleglass in the shade Eurobeat. It's quite an old one, so I don't know if this is still available. Just to make it a little bit more peachy. And that is this orange and gold look completed. I really hope you've enjoyed this look, and I'm actually really enjoying doing more colourful looks. So if you enjoy these colourful looks too, please don't forget to give me a great big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and press the bell notification button so that you can get notified whenever I upload. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. I don't think you're going to be able to see seagulls. Marc Jacobs